Mike Bluehair here. If you've been keeping up on my recent uploads, you've seen the video where I covered a recent Hillary Clinton speaking engagement where Antifa and the alt-right Patriot Prayer group basically went at each other. They had Antifa side of the street, there was a Patriot Prayer side of the street. Covering these events as a cop watcher, I've been focusing on the police when they interacted with the public. But just watching how willing people are in these two groups to cast aside logic and reason and to justify the violence that I see coming from both sides, how they try to constantly clamor for moral superiority. I've had enough of it. And so occasionally I'm going to start calling out both sides, but Patriot Prayer just happens to be on the wrong end of Mike Bluehair's stick in this one. So here I am surfing through YouTube, and I come across this video by Just In Media entitled Antifa Sweat Hog Taken Down, Assaulting People, Spits on Joey G and Denny. This is how Antifa rallies. Okay, first of all, I believe they're referring to Demi Cooper. He's a guy I know. He used to work with me in Film the Police Portland Cop Watching. And to further explain this video, Just In Media titles it, Antifa assaults a lady and her sign, spits on people, gets taken down and held for police, period. Police don't do shit, period. So let's look at this video, shall we?
Blue street, RC, blue street, RC, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, U.S.C, U.S.C, Donald J, Donald J, come on guys, keep it up guys, I love you guys. One, glasses on. Make America great again, make America great again, red, white, blue. Red, white, blue, red, white, blue. And the children, there you go. Children are gonna fall.
I'm going to freeze frame the video right here. Now bear in mind, this person that's obviously on the Patriot Prayer side is alleging in this video that this Antifa sweat hog assaulted someone and they had to hold them under citizen's arrest and the police didn't come to their aid. Okay, let's rewind this for a second, okay? Now I'm running this forwards in slow motion. You can see the girl on the Patriot side switch her hands. She grabs the Antifa chick sign and throws it out of her hand. And now they're on her. This guy's grabbing her right now and telling her she's under arrest. Just this in-group, out-group psychology I find amazing. And the person that's on the Patriot Prayer side uploaded this video alleging this girl on the Antifa side assaulted someone. First of all, you people need to understand the law. You people claim you worship the Constitution and, know all the laws and, understand things. First of all, no one was assaulted in this video. The crime you're all committing is harassment under the Oregon Revised Statutes. If you ever need the answer to a question legally, just type the question you have in ORS for Oregon Revised Statutes, and maybe you guys could understand what's going on. Okay, I understand you guys are from Washington, but, if you're going to come over the border here and engage in this kind of behavior, you might want to understand the laws here in Oregon. This is the crime of harassment. And let me count who all is guilty of it. Harassment in the Oregon Revised Statute is aggressive touching. Okay, let's see, Joey Gibson for grabbing the girl. The person on the Patriot side who grabbed the Antifa girl's sign and shoved her is guilty of harassment. Incidentally, since the girl on the Antifa side spit in Joey Gibson's face, that's also harassment in the Oregon Revised Statute. Okay? No one was assaulted in this video, but I find it hilarious that you people are willing to use violence against each other and still try to claim moral superiority. Joey Gibson had no legal right to try and detain this girl for merely defending herself. The person marching on the Patriot Prayer side grabbed her arm and threw her sign out of her hands. I also witnessed this other guy that grabbed the girl on the Antifa side first, shove a woman to the ground and say, that broad is under arrest too, for merely trying to get to this girl that was held on the ground. This is kind of ridiculous, childlike behavior. And let's check out some of the comments underneath this Justin Media's video about this Antifa girl that they're alleging did, well, what was done to her, basically. These Patriot Prayer people were alleging that she was the aggressor when it was actually the other way around. But let's have a look at these comments of these supporters of Patriot Prayer. Okay, let's see. I have epilepsy, in quotes. Well, thank God there were no flashing lights around. Blah, blah, blah. Next comment. What whales these people are. That's a female? Question mark. So, she chooses to assault someone. We're supposed to feel bad? Question mark. Okay, the Justin Media's video clearly shows that the Antifa girl was not the aggressor. But they're so brainwashed in their thinking that they're going to just assume that the title of the video is correct, not even look at what the content of the video is, and just defend their perspective. It's crazy. Alright, the next comment. Ha ha ha, what a beautiful lady. Laugh out loud. Next comment. Patriots show restraint, period. Whereas if Antifa surrounded a female, they would have tried to beat her to death. What? They're the ones that grabbed this girl, threw her sign out of her hand, and pinned her to the ground. Claiming moral superiority, you're under citizen's arrest, and wondering why the police don't come to their aid. Well, I wonder. It's because you're all acting like a bunch of violent mobs going at each other. That's why. The police are concerned with officer safety. Do you think they're going to go in there and get the person that you detained, in quotes, and risk one of themselves being hurt because you guys are acting like a bunch of goons going at each other? Oh, hell no. Cops have more common sense than that. Next comment. We're going to need a bigger boat. That's a Jaws joke. Ha ha ha. Amen, Quint. Next comment. She can't run far enough. Ha ha ha. So you guys are fat shaming and picking on a person that Patriot Prayer attacked, threw her sign on the ground, and then they pinned her to the ground. Yes, she spit in someone's face, but you know what? If I was a big old fat girl and I had a hard time with mobility and some muscular dude held me down after I was attacked and had my sign thrown on the ground, I'd spit in their face too. The Idiot Convention 2017. Alright, the next comment. We are to be wise as serpents and peaceful as doves. I don't think quoting the Bible is appropriate here. Personally, I have a lot of respect for many of the things that I've seen written in the Bible, including this part that and it's taken way out of context. Next, where are the police when these people are being assaulted? Should have held her longer and phoned for the police. No, you shouldn't have held a woman down for trying to defend herself for being attacked, and phoned for police. Hey, I just assaulted someone. Come and victimize the person we assaulted. Just ridiculous behavior. Good riddance, Hillary. Just crazy stuff. Okay, I don't think anybody on the Antifa side gives two shits about Hillary, actually. Alright, here's the last one. That fat beast needs a taste of real communism. Then the beast will have to share her bargain bucket equally instead of eating the whole bucket to herself. I guess they're making a fat joke about Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just ridiculous. Now, every one of these people that made a comment under this video are ignorant beyond belief. It just begs to be commented on. You are stupid, stupid, stupid. You just watched a video showing a woman have her sign knocked out of her hand, then she's held down by a man. So what if she's fat? Like, who cares? The world's full of fat people. Like, that's all your cheerleading for this woman to be attacked, and the video itself, like, is this Justin Media person must be ignorant as hell too, and they just had an assumption that the girl attacked somebody, so that they're gonna, title the video that. But their own video shows very clearly that this woman was the one that was attacked first. Like, and all she did was try to defend herself, but her sign was grabbed and thrown to the ground, and then she's pinned to the ground. So you guys are gonna, like, wow, it just astounds me, the ignorance and the level of, willful ignorance to observable facts. Your own video, Justin Media, shows the opposite of what you titled the video, and people, I bet they didn't even watch the whole video to the end. They're just going to assume that the title is correct and just start arguing on the side of Patriot Prayer. This is just dumb. And like I said, I don't have no dog in this fight. I'm watching this from an objective point of view, and I just find the ignorance being thrown around about both sides, from both sides, just astounding. Next time, I'm going to point out something that's just egregious and stupid that the Antifa side's doing. But yeah, enough of my ranting, but I'll just allow you guys to watch the rest of the video unedited, just as it was uploaded from the Justin Media side. And that's me in the background. You can hear me telling Joey Gibson that you can't legally detain her because, well, no. When two violent mobs are clashing and they're fighting, that's just a riot. You might want to Google what a riot is in Oregon also, Joey. That's when 5 or more people are engaged in tumultuous or violent behavior. So there's been multiple riots started here by you coming over the border and, letting these violent a-holes mix in with you and start this crap. By the way, both the Patriot Prayer and the Antifa side are engaging in using social media to organize people to shut down each other's events. I think you might also want to check out conspiracy against rights charges. That's a federal crime that you're all committing on each other. And I can guarantee both sides this: the minute you assholes escalate the violence to the point to where someone dies, you're all getting federal conspiracy against rights charges, and the internet doesn't go away. Everything you type in your little Facebooky Instagram, that's getting put in records. So yeah, I'll put a link to conspiracy against rights and all the lovely fucking privileges you're all trying to get yourselves in federal fucking prison that you'll get. Alright, end of rant. God, you people are so fucking ignorant.
Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. U.S.A. U.S.A. Donald J. Donald J. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Keep it up, guys. I love you guys. One. Class is on. Make America great again. Make America great again. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Donald J. Children are going to fall. Donald J. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
What's wrong with you? That's a female. Hey, that's a female. That's a female. That's a female.
Officer, we got this lady over here assaulting people.
You're under citizen's arrest. Back off.
I have epilepsy.
Shut the fuck up. You're under arrest. You bitch. You're under arrest.
Hold her.
No, you ain't going nowhere, bitch. You're under arrest. Bitch, you ain't push her face. She's under arrest. She's under arrest. Police right here.
Let her out. Let her out. Can I get in, please?
Get the police. Get the police. Police. Get the police. Stay down. Stay down.
I have epilepsy.
I don't know. Fuck. Nice try, bitch.
She ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna hold her down. Where's she going?
Where's she going to the police?
Everybody right here. Why don't you let her go?
Are you gonna run?
Where's she going?
Are you gonna run?
Where's she
gonna
go?
She can't run fast enough.
Just be
Joey. He's a leader.
Don't fucking touch me.
You're under arrest.
Just get up.
Where's the police?
Can you help her up, or are you gonna hold her down?
She's up.
Thank you.
Harassment now, Joey. That's what it's called.
You fucking got me.
If I tell you
Guys, let's go marching. Let's go marching.
Oh, you're a fast sack of shit.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. March it.
You fucking
March it.
on me, bitch.
no reason for Joey to put anything on anybody.
She doesn't get to assault people.
She fucking comes
She doesn't get to assault people.
Check it out, lady. You fat bitch.
Fuck you.
She just spit. Dude, she just spit in my fucking face, dude. Yo. She's calling face. She just spit in people's face. It's on camera. What's that gonna do? I'm like, too, bitch. Should never let her
Alright, guys, let's go marching. Let's go marching.
Just the level of stupidity that I've witnessed during this whole conflict between Antifa and Alt Right in Portland is just wow. Like, I've had enough. I can't play this video anymore on my YouTube channel. If you want to see the entire Just In Media video, I'll link that below. And also, yeah, I want people on both sides of this equation to understand conspiracy against rights charges, because the minute that this gets violent out of control, you can guarantee that the feds are going to prosecute a huge amount of you all at once. Personally, I think the federal government and Portland Police Bureau are using both groups as a honeypot. They're collecting data on you all, they're watching your social networks, they're just waiting for you to F up so they can make mass arrests so that they can be done with this whole thing. So all your rallies across the street from the federal buildings where they have all the surveillance apparatuses and the, you know, telephoto lenses and access to all the, you know, cameras above you, all those dome cameras at the Justice Center and the ones in the parks and all that stuff, you're all being filmed doing all this crazy, stupid, violent shit. And like I said, I want you to have a look at conspiracy against rights charges underneath in this video so you can see what's going to be done. And there's no takebacks. Everything you put on the internet, this video, everything that you talk about in your social networks when you're talking about shutting down each other's events, you're just creating this big, giant, long digital documentation of your own, you know, demise. Like, it's just ridiculous watching what you people are doing. It's just, wow. It's hard for any intelligent thinking person that actually understands the nuances of the law and the way that the federal system works and the way that Portland Police Bureau works. And like I said, every damn thing you idiots are doing each other is being filmed. They have really great cameras on all those poles above you, you know, and it does my heart no good to know that you're all, you know, begging to be put in federal prison. It's just, it sucks. I don't want any people in that horrible system. All the federal prison system does is convert human misfortune and misery into cash for the prison industrial complex. So, you know, yeah, I'm done. I'm just done. All right. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Steemit, hook me up with an upvote or a re-steam for police accountability. If you're one of my fans on YouTube, I'm only as strong as my signal, so if you can share this video, if you like it, share it, help a brother out. Again, thanks for watching, people.